So I've been finding myself this year digging into human psychology, and I'm truly finding it fascinating, to a point where I'm seeing how brands target us to buy things, how human behavior is manipulated by large companies and the government. You only really need to understand these things on a surface level, these hardwired biological and sociological tendencies, to truly develop critical thinking skills. Once I learn something new, I then naturally see how it plays out in the fitness industry and the gym, since I spend so much time there. A key principle I believe in is that a coach must walk the walk and truly lead by example to bring any experience and value that the client can extract. It is a contradiction for a coach not to be seeking personal excellence and a high fitness level and a status of health. Most people are not the exception to the rule. And this is why people on social media or coaches who are in shape usually have some pull in terms of following, even if their knowledge is not outweighed by their physique. A well-built physique or higher than average fitness levels or skill in a certain sport demonstrates status very reliably. It's a form of positional status amongst humans and is a reliable indicator of health and fitness levels across the board. This is a position of status that most humans do not possess. Once you have all the money you desire, you are only left with one pursuit to enhance the quality of your life, and that is your immediate fitness levels and long-term health status. All of this behavior can be defined by a biological term: costly signaling theory. Costly signaling theory proposes that animals, including humans, send honest signals about desirable personal characteristics and access to resources through costly biological displays, altruism, or other behaviors that would be hard to fake. First introduced by the Israeli biologist Amos Zahavi in 1975, proposing that such behaviors are a vehicle for individuals to advertise desirable personal qualities or resources which may ultimately benefit the altruist by increasing the likelihood that he or she will be chosen as a mate or an ally, and it may also be a way of positioning the individual for the greater access to resources through direct or indirect reciprocation. When the altruistic act is performed primarily for the purpose of advertising one's own altruistic tendencies, it is referred to as competitive altruism, because the signaler is effectively competing with individuals who are also attempting to establish altruistic reputations in the eyes of others. Right? Life is this one big competition. Funnily enough, there is data to confirm that males are more likely to display altruism in the presence of attractive members of the opposite sex. The same does not hold true for females. Mating motives are especially likely to encourage male generosity if the act of benevolence highlights a man's prestige or his heroic nature. The desire to promote the welfare of others and qualities of being well-meaning is rooted in the tradition of meat sharing by prehistoric hunters. Successful hunters signal desirable physical qualities such as physical vigor and health, eye-hand coordination, and mastery of weapons, and by sharing meat they could also demonstrate cooperative pro-social tendencies that would have been highly valued. All of this behavior feeds into fitness and pursuits in sport and wealth, because we no longer have predators to survive or the need to hunt for meat. Things that are difficult to do carry more informational freight and thus more value, which others can extract for their own well-being. You can see this all over the animal kingdom and in humans to a greater degree, but very interestingly in flowers. Simply in flowers, where bees are more attracted to plants with larger and more ornamental flowers on the basis that you wouldn't spend all of that energy advertising your value without having the nectar to back it up. If you had big ornate flowers but little valuable nectar, then you wouldn't get any repeat business. So, using this concept, we can apply it to who we entrust our fitness pursuits to. Does that person display value in the area of their expertise? Is what they do hard to achieve? Are they above average in their physical fitness, in their knowledge? Is there any proof to the pudding, so to speak? Or are they just good at talking? Or is there action to back up the talk? Do their actions speak louder than their words? Do they look like they know what they are talking about? Because anyone can read literature, but applying principles successfully into results is where the real skill resides.